So, Brow Sense. Brow Sense comes in light, taupe, dark, and auburn, and it's for your brows. And I have had girls who have worn this for 3 days. So, if you get some and you put it on your hand, it lasts for days. It's pretty amazing. Kind of like Wonder Brow, which I know you're thinking, but Wonder Brow is hard to use. If you've never used it, it is like really thick, and the wand it comes with sucks. You have to like work with it before it dries, and when it dries, it's like really clumpy. They say it has like fibers like your natural brows, but it doesn't. It's just terrible. So I really like our Brow Sense. This is the taupe color, and I just put like a really light line. It comes with this brush, which a lot of us are not a fan of. It's like this little liner brush, and it's not stiff enough. It's like kind of flimsy, so I don't use it. What you can do is use your own brush. So if you have like an eyeshadow brush that's a little bit more sturdy, you can stick that in there. But I like to use the end of the Brow Sense, which I'll show you in a minute. So it has a rubber stopper in it, and it went right in here. And I just pried it out. I didn't need pliers or anything, I just used my fingers. And what a lot of girls do is they take the product that's in the stopper, they squeeze it, they use their own brush, and then they shape their brows with it. But I'm not like a brow shaper, especially since mine are microbladed, so I don't really need a lot of fill-in. So what I like to do is I took the stopper out, I take the end of the Brow Sense, which has its own little container, and I dip it in the product, the whole thing. And it's kind of like a, what are these called? Mascara thing. And Brow Sense is kind of like goopy, you'll notice, once you take the stopper out. So you'll have to wipe off a lot of the excess from the end. And then I use it as like a gel. So I go over my brows like this. And you guys, I'm 39, so I have some gray hairs in my eyebrows. So you can see the difference. It covers up my grays. It makes my brows look fuller, and it gives them shape. So even though they're microbladed, you can still see there's some spots in them. And you get the end, this end on your finger, and you'll see it lasts forever. So then I just flip the mascara wand to the other side where there's more product, and then I do the other eyebrow. And like I said, if you don't have your brows microbladed and you're looking to fill them in, you can still use Brow Sense. You don't have to use it like this. And if you're really good at filling in your brows, which I am not, you can still use your Brow Sense. Just use it with a different brush. Take the stopper out. If the stopper's not out, you can't dip another brush in there. So take the stopper out. Plus, when you store this, I don't know what happens with the stopper out, so I store it and make sure this is upright because I'm scared that it's gonna spill all over the place. And they're like really held in place. So if I try to go back and fix them, they're like really there. And then you don't have to worry about wiping the product off because it comes with this clear storage. And then I just take the other side and I put it back in here. And then I just put it in my makeup container like that. And you can see it got on my finger and I can't wipe it off. It doesn't even smear. Look. I mean, it's gonna be on there all day. Same with the one on my hand. Doesn't wipe off. So that's how I use Brow Sense, and you can tell already darker, already more filled in. So with the product on the wand, it looks really natural. And I don't have to draw on lines, but you can if you're good at that kind of stuff. I'm just not. So Brow Sense, this is how I use it. It's 20 bucks. It's so worth it. It lasts forever. And all you gotta do is deal with that wimpy brush. But if you have your own brush, you can do it. And I really like the product because it really stays on. Bye.